Hi, my name is Esther Carrington, and the professional learning is leading others in digital transformation. Using technology to enhance instruction and learning. According to Shaw, play is one of the primary characteristics of authentic progressive learning, both a cause and effect of an engaged mind. Since our children are expected to learn through play, mobile apps for learning is now becoming one of the best solutions for improving instruction. So there is now a better way for teachers to instruct and learn in the 21st century. That is by using technology in the classroom. Students from a very young age are drawn to the use of these tools and are more likely to follow and engage the instruction. They will be more motivated using the iPads and tablets rather than having to sit under the vocal instruction of a teacher for periods of time. Is technology necessary for the classrooms? Yes, technology is necessary for the classroom. The use of technology for instruction allows students to self-motivate. It raises the level of student engagement. Technology brings control to a dysfunctional classroom. Technology also allows teachers the privilege of positive classroom management. What is Clickers, the tool that I wish to introduce to you? Clickers are classroom or audience response systems or instructional technologies that enables teachers to rapidly collect and analyze student responses to questions during class. So, how does Clickers work? First, the teacher poses a question verbally or with presentation software. Each student submits an answer to the question using a handheld transmitter, which is the clicker, that beams a radio frequency signal to a receiver attached to the teacher's computer. Software on the teacher's computer collects the student's answers and produces a bar chart showing how many students choose each of the answer choices. The instructors can view and save and, if they wish, display the answers anonymously for the entire class to see. So how do we use clickers in the classroom? First, install the software and follow the setup guide in the program package. Set up your classes and assign a clicker to every person. Then create your question. Follow through by testing to make sure the clickers are working. Assign clickers to all the students. Use your lesson from step 3 with your students. Show your reports. Using clickers in the classroom, as the classroom teacher retrieves from the classroom Why should you use clickers? Clickers can be used to pose questions to students and collect the answers for the purpose of providing real-time information about student learning to both the instructor and the students. Each student has their own identity and individual response data is collected and processed in the software installed on the teacher's computer. Clickers also makes it easier for the teachers to engage the students, and students are literally exercising their individuality with a tool they can relate with. Let's look at some benefits of using clickers in the classroom. By using clickers, the instructor is still a part of the instruction. The instructor can verbally ask questions or use a PowerPoint presentation on the classroom performance software that is connected to the tool the students are utilizing and receive students' responses. Students can respond to instruction by clicking in their answers and not verbally speaking, which causes students to feel embarrassed, especially if the answer is incorrect. Let's look at for an example using clickers in the literacy classroom. First, the lesson will begin with the children being asked to identify an object, that is, a pen. They will then be asked what sound they hear at the end of the word. The students will click on the sound, for example, the N, which is the last letter in the word for pen. The activity will continue with the students identifying the sound they hear at the beginning of a word. Example, the P in pen. To extend the lesson, words will be dictated and students will be asked to write the beginning or ending letter they hear. The students will be assessed through the observation and data collected by the software as they engage in the phonological awareness activities, games, and readings. The students will self-assess as they reflect on their results from the picture matching and letter dictating activities. The teacher will revise the activities in the event that some learners are not grasping the concept. And all this activity will be done through clicking. Knowledge is just a click away. Knowing what piques students' interests and how to get students' interest aroused is a major step in their learning. I believe that children live what they learn, and having a knowledge of how students learn and develop is rooted in our ability to groom them effectively. Mobile learning, or the use of technology during instruction, affords children the benefit of becoming more interactive as they engage the activities. It gives the ease of instructing, interacting with students, collaborating and manipulating the instruction as the students are more engaged with tools they love. I want to leave 5 questions with you. The questions are: 1. Is this tool, the clickers, a better or the best approach to students' learning? Is this the best tool to prepare students for the outside world? Why or why not? Are you prepared enough to instruct using this tool? And finally, if you had a choice, which tool would you use and why? I wish you well as you continue learning how to enhance your professional goal through technology in the classroom. Thank you. Students can interact with activities that are geared toward their individual needs. Lessons are modified as necessary, and students can learn at their desired pace. There is no rushing for students who needs additional time. Technology in the classroom affords students the opportunity of becoming productive learners. When technology is embraced in the classroom, students have the opportunity of becoming productive learners. Let's take a look at the instructor benefits. The use of technology in the classroom for learning and instructing enables teachers to decrease their paperwork. It also enables teachers to further differentiate their teaching. Teachers can also use technology in the classroom to conduct research on specific subjects and derive real-time examples to their students. The use of technology in the classroom can enhance teaching strategies and best practices. Last but not least, teachers have the ability to view, monitor, and control students' devices with the classroom management tool. A learning tool that I want to introduce to you to improve teaching and learning is clickers. According to Bellow, Bradley, McKinney, and Voot 2016, Studies on the integration of technology-rich learning environments in early childhood education, such as the Pictopal learning environment, with a particular focus on the functions of print, have promising results with regard to early literacy skills. They found that using software is a sure method for enhancing students' literacy. There is a vast amount of learning management systems that can be utilized for learning and instructing. To name a few, Moodle, Schoology, Canvas, or your school's LMS. Classroom response systems known as clickers, Google Drive, or social media. The software that I wish to introduce to you teachers and the teaching staff to be utilized by the students during instruction or otherwise as desired by the teaching staff is the classroom response systems, clickers, which features images and text supported by audio. Clickers or classroom or audience response systems are instructional technologies that enable teachers to rapidly collect and analyze student responses to questions during class. By using clickers, teachers are still a part of the instruction. Teachers can verbally ask questions or use a PowerPoint presentation on the classroom performance software or smartboard software that is connected to the tool the students are utilizing and receive students' responses on clickers. I believe this tool will help improve teachers' instruction since students have the opportunity to respond to instruction by clicking in their answers and not verbally speaking, which causes students to feel embarrassed, especially if their answers are incorrect. By using clickers, each student has their own identity and individual response data is collected and processed in the software installed on the teacher computer. This makes it easier for teachers to engage the students, and students are literally exercising their individuality with a tool they can relate with.